Welcome to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest update across South Sudan and beyond. Today, top story include civilian fleeing Lakamadi area in Mandari. Second, the political trial of SPLMIO leader Dr. Machar and other 7 detainees. Third, the United Nations Commission raises concern about South Sudan growing crisis. And fourth, Western Equatorial leader call on army group to lay down their weapon and embrace peace. Before we proceed with our first top story, please help the channel by subscribing and turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video, you can be notified. A report coming in from Mandari East County in Western Equatorial State say that many civilians have fled their home in the Lakamadi area after the South Sudan People Defense Forces SSPDF moving to chase SPLA-IO group believed to be hiding in the region. A local source said the government forces entered Lakamadi on Sunday following a week of heavy fighting around Kadiba town, which is the main administrative headquarters of Mandari East. Last week, the SSPDF reportedly regained control of Kadiba town after a clash with a joint force made up of the National Salvation Front, known as NAS, and the SPLIO in opposition, or SPLIO. Local Shibu spoke to Radio Tamazuch on condition of anonymity for safety reason, say that residents fled into the nearby bush to protect their life. He described Lakamadi center as now completely deserted, with only soldiers remaining in the area. According to the chief, government soldiers fired randomly and even shelled the area, causing panic among the village. Many people, including women and children, ran away with very few belongings. Meanwhile, John Ineri Ngalamu, the commissioner of Mandari East County, defended the military's presence in the area. He said the soldiers were professional and that their main mission was to protect civilians, not to harm them. In his words, the forces moving Lakama are government forces. They are SSPDF and that they are there to keep people safe. We are calling on the communities to come back home, he said. Commissioner Ngalamus also added that there have been no confirmed report of death or injuries and that the government wants peace in the country. He said, we don't want to see a rebel in the country. We want people to live in peace. However, the local chief disagreed, saying that the presence of soldiers is exactly what made civilians run away, the presence of SSPDF. And he appealed to the authorities to bring calm and allow people to return to their homes safely. They are demanding the SSPDF to move out of the state and go back to where they come from. The Western Equatorial State Police Commissioner Major General Philip Madutong said his office had not yet received official report of the incident but promised to investigate and ensure community protection. Effort to reach the SSPDF spokesperson Major General Lu Reikong and a representative from the SPLIO and NAS led by Thomas Cirillo were not successful at the time of reporting. The situation in Mandari is remain tense and civilians continue to live in fear as government force, government troop, the SSPDF and the SPLIO or opposition forces accuse each other of causing the renewed violence. Let's look at our second top story, the political motivated trial of Dr. Riek Machar and SPLMIO leaders. We move now to the capital, Juba, where the special court hearing for Dr. Machar, the suspended first by president, has entered its 9th day. The court session, which was held today, has once again been adjourned to October 15, 2025. Observers say the trial appeared to be politically motivated, targeting the leadership of the SPLMIO in opposition. According to report, the ongoing court case against Dr. Machar, suspended Petroleum Minister Port Kangchol, and six other co-accused individuals is part of a wider attempt to silence or discredit opposition voices within the country. Many political analysts argue that trials like these are common in countries led by authoritarian government, where leaders use the justice system to control political opponents. However, the SPLMIO has stated firmly that it does not recognize the ongoing trial, calling it a kangaroo court organized by tribal elites to tighten their grip on political power in South Sudan. In a message shared earlier today, SPLMIO a representative said the movement will emerge stronger from this political witch hunt. The SPLMIO stand for justice, peace, and equality for all South Sudanese. The court hearing will resume on Wednesday, October 15, and many eyes will be watching closely to see whether justice or politics will prevail in these high-profile cases. Before we proceed with this story, please, I would like you to help the channel by subscribing and turn on the notification bell. Let's look at our third topic story. This is a very important message. UN Commission warned of deepening South Sudan crisis as Dr. Riek Machar is facing a special court trial. In other news, the United Nations Commission on Human Rights in South Sudan has issued a strong warning about the worsening situation in the country. The commission said that the political crisis in South Sudan is driving new army violence, human rights violation, and mass displacement. In a statement released today from Addis Ababa and Geneva, the UN Commission said that despite years of effort by the African Union and other regional organizations, South Sudan leaders have failed to implement peace agreement and have instead stalled progress. The commissioner reported that army clashes are now happening on a scale not seen since the 2017 ceasefire. Thousands of people have been displaced and civilians are once again paying the highest price. Commissioner Bane Afako, who led the mission to the African Union, say that without immediate political action, South Sudan could slide back into full-scale war. And he warned that such a war could have unimaginable consequences for the people and the entire region. He said that the ongoing political crisis, corruption, and failure to implement these peace agreements are symptoms of a leadership problem. South Sudan needs coordinated regional engagement to prevent total collapse. The Commission also called for the urgent creation of the hybrid court for South Sudan, which was agreed upon in the 2018 of July peace agreement. This court would bring justice for crime committed during the war and help rebuild trust among communities. Commission Chair Yasmin Soka said the promises made to victims a year ago remain unmet. The African Union must act now and establish the hybrid court. Justice delayed is justice denied. She added that true peace in South Sudan will only come when there is accountability for past crime and when corruption and impunity are stopped. According to UN figure, in 2025 alone, about 300,000 South Sudanese people fled the country because of renewed conflict. Around 148,000 fled to Sudan, 50,000 people to Ethiopia, and 50,000 to Uganda, 30,000 to Congo, and 25,000 to Kenya. South Sudan now hosts 2 million internally displaced people who are while also sheltering refugees from the ongoing war in Sudan. Women and children continue to face the greatest hardship. Commissioner Carlos Castrinas Fernandez added that South Sudan cannot rebuild without justice and stability. The African Union and the United Nations must act now, not only to stop another war, but to build a just and peaceful country. The Commission concluded its visit by calling on African and international partners to take strong action, urging South Sudan leaders to put the people's interests first and not their own. Our fourth top story, call for peace in Western Equatoria at Zande Kingdom Festival. Finally, in Western Equatoria State, a strong message of peace and unity was heard this weekend. During the first Azande Kingdom Cultural Festival held in Jambio, the Deputy Governor and Acting Governor Joseph Marona called on all army groups in the state to stop fighting lay down their gun and embrace peace for the sake of innocent civilians. Speaking during the operating ceremony, Marona said this call does not mean that we fear or cannot fight. We are calling for peace because civilians in areas like Nagro and Kadiba are suffering from a war they do not understand, even somewhere like Apanal and Jonglei and Unity State. We are giving you a chance to silence the gun for peace. He added that violence only led to regret and destruction. And he used the conflict in Gaza as a reminder, saying, look at Gaza. People destroy everything and are now regretting. Peace is the only way forward. Marona represents the SPLMIO breakaway faction and the peace-building minister Stephen Parkwall. He said both the state and national government are committed to restoring peace and rebuilding the social fabric of the region. The Azande Kingdom Cultural Festival took place at Yambio Freedom Square under the patronage of His Majesty King Atoroba Penny Rikito, and it carried the theme celebrating our unity through cultural diversity. The event brought together different communities to share traditional dance, songs, and craft, all aimed at promoting reconciliation and peaceful coexistence. Dr. Mande Daniel, the program coordinator for the Taker Peace and Development Initiative, also spoke at the event. He reminded people about the danger of tribal division, saying, tribalism cannot take us anywhere. We should learn from the 1994 Rwandan genocide and avoid hatred. We are all South Sudanese. We must stand together for peace. The minister for other tribes in the Azande Kingdom, Sebit Aglolo Obebe, praised the existing harmony among the state ethnic group and encouraged continued unity and dialogue. The festival organizing committee said that such events help strengthen community relations and promote peace building across Western Equatoria. And that brings us to the end of today's news coverage. Canadian Conlin Karwain Guasame Channel Right Katin Conte Lat Karodian Rewika South Sudan. Banajet Wokatin Corner to Organ Tama Rewika South Sudan, a Ken Conunium, me a Jin Ramijidit Guasame. Gurjen dairy subscribe ka dairy notification bell dairy jetwan komisha temiche bereda shwamala shubikeji lera ban lingwa seme kalerte gorliang jawon yam ban linki lera nyam an ban link chara do nene lan native county la civiliane dora shal ke le kama di Mandari is a wa ken chika pot what the antiquitin Ripon Mishalat na Mandari is county ka Western Equatoria gwadana tiki Juba chalare no sheteka nei to wantila ji witi charen bar re dorken dar shalka la kamadi gwazamo chalado che South Sudan People Defense Force la dini as PDF wa chika wo gwadadan and to kuma SPLIO ticketin kuma SPLIO kanenas la National Salvation Front to dio kan wo sharen tore European bini a local community chikara jeno ne kene kuma South Sudan chikanwa dar shalka la kamada ke Sunday ano ke korgwade dane chikinyen ke kuma SPLIO ka Kadiba town gwada dana la administrative headquarter ki jandoran dini jen Mandari is and winimi ka joge dane shiwo SSPDF chala do ken chicken Kadiba chicken kep ko kuma SPLIO kene kuma nas no and gwade dan me shikur mocho to kamdien ke SPLIO ken Salvation Front which you can kep chajo mo chajala the local ship chigoro ke radio tamazuch lat ken go ne shikur mocho to antama china chigorian barre duaran shalke la kamadi kano jenen tamane dial charian bar ko na china dual kata dan en chi kuma shig ben gaje kene shi kuma shi ka dordana shala la kamadi shi kene shell ke shi kana barka mechi dit use kan mechi dit a loku kan na ku kan la baranan and when mo china chu dual china ren chu bar jen do badana dong puna ka jena mo jenen tam la kamadi tel ramtitin kene chang ram to teleje tene de nitin karodian kine de alchika potre ruop kire doriken ko shi kuma shi bare which ka kuma point ba wajen ko na ku ka target shi ship jo ma jala do ne kene kan de ni ki SSPDF so de ni ken wa gwadana bokere area kam wa chinarin chu bartin gwad mata ga tikatin kamen kien ramten wena mo watch na den chubar ka je report me tele mi chalat ke kui bon ki miten eti chiliu but che jojo no shu kuma SSPDF chiga na chicken ke buka metidit John Neri ngalamu jen commissioner ke Mandari East County jen she chonkel ke netin kontin la military ke SSPDF ko jen dwale ko dong mi chekene kana jeladan o chideni chigana edeni chigabere which ke cheladan o chideni chigana na ke chigana mo kerek gwi jen o dong de je ko jen dan le rode but ke je report chelat gwasame jen deni chigabere wi ko bugana bugang dundo chama lade gwatme chaje ga ke jiwich ci nyam ni kan la do ne ken de ni SSPDF ken etin kontin na ka ji we ke joy kana ka match ana ko cha ga jugo de yen lui da which yena gangane ye de ni SSPDF bat ci kan la den ji wujin wona ne ken de ni SSPDF jen do dan kuna ra barka je kala ka ma di ko ne kana ka kut kana target jen do dan puna ka je tele mi shalim mal re wujin binemi na china chicken bulu which ka chi kuma SSPDF chikana jugo no dien loida which aga jugo no ka netin kona nakane sha commissioner sha ro de cha je logo ji which la nyam ni antama chinetin wan chi pot re wi ka jo dana chalat but commissioner ngala mu ko general kel mi chunkel ke kuma kirme yadit ke kuma SSPDF wajen kana do dana chana na ka je ke chana mu ka bot kana jalat ko logo jeno ba je link state indeed ke ba je link year netin kontila de ni kene de content ko kuma kirmi yadit ko mi shalinga jeno chi commissioner ngalam chela no chinaliu yende je wo chela no tele report mi chano nyok bo chela do chine gorno de ne kuma spela yo de ne ka jene ya mo ko joran ji kanalat kana long ne ne ndian jen beke de ne SSPDF kan tama chire wich chetara mi chi doten ka do bran chalat ke je local community local chief chi disagree long kamanda na shala de jen gudeme ajena de ni tin la de ni SSPDF gane den content be ko bana ba kana na me to ka Western Equatoria anyoka ji Western Equatoria State Police Commission Major General Philip Madutong chela do nene ajene kan ji duare de ko laro muktab de ken tel warga mich kan je ki report ka ta dana shi na ci ko pot keje non shelat panyen go chire ko mojo to bat kene ngaje no ping ni chore en barore which no ka je report me mi chakula de commissioner me la do de na de glore which chi kam che ben wa gwa da nan tinatin kala kama de wa tel ran mi tin tin de tin karodian but ka jo chalat gwa seme wa SSPDF spokesperson Major General Riek chaguru no dong de na roi keje wa tel je comment kuma SPLIO kene na Salvation Front wa de na roi ka bane teram chi comment chi to ka gen situation mission na me adi ngaji no re wujin bin mission na chi ka pot can colonial please go no subscribe ka turn on the notification bell leren rawd ma bana lingwa same ta dana cha Dr. Machar cha je luka jen wala re which ka South Sudan ka Juba re wi ka South Sudan ka Juba an wala cha to no cha Dr. Machar cha je lugan bangwan dien ajen changan bangwan dien mulone changa wal joka pai wel ron kin dangro jen dangro de dich first by President Dr. Machar ajen changa bangwan dien wala ko cha luk cha to wala cha la no ne na gwa da na china roitin cha luk cha ja kap chong cha la na jen go ba je nyoko mu gor ka je ka changa wal dich ka pai wel ron kin dangro jen dangro de dich ala kornin dangro no chang wal de ka pai wel ron kin dangro jen dangro de dich ajen changa dana ba luk ba je nyoko mu waje to ka jen netin kontila ni intenten wena mo shit ke netin kontila gwe cha la observer kan jikala do ne en case mchana me political motivated ke siasa ko ne ko no kwa target kan netin kontila leader ke kwar ku SPLIO cha jo mo cha jala de kan ku SPLM ke SPLM netin kontin right ku SPLIO Dr. Machar te yena suspended petroleum minister podcast chote yena tene ko kenan wan te chup ka bakel ko maden dial ga badak ka lo yena kan dial ka do badan en chala ka jen o ken te duere kan kalat mi chala den wona me kajba cha ka gwain lora ba ka do mi shajen togde chala den wo cha no mo chaje yonyam ken kuma SPLIO chikala do wona ne ken shikan luka me mi latka me ki ko dan chala special code ken shikan ngich ken chol ken kangaro court ko jen kon mi sha organize ane iti motila dorkel cheka jang ken it content kwa court mem chala special court ken ko organize one so je kana chola no shale kangaroo court ko chaje organized by tribal elites ngana ko bikan kuma SPLIO bikan duan pin ki bikan power rewika South Sudan bikan watch ke message me cha lel online kuma SPLIO netin content la supporter ken content la kwarkin jikala do ne kene re kana me cha Dr. Machar cha yen ka jema ka lokaje ka lung mutar kach kana ngoda ba Dr. Machar ba leni baratin ba mal ba jinu rewika South Sudan jen jodan jikana la jikala do ne ka shanga doka jok me mo shanga walde ka paywal runkin dangro jen dangra wudi dich kene ba luga me ba nyoko mo gor ka je jen do bran jikana lat kene kono tin gwinei ka men dan le rode bana limni man dan la result ka do dan ba nang tin ko me kirmi yadi ci jo mo jikana lat ka ler diana ban lengwase me jom be ka UN commission te ka mi kana lat kuma South Sudan ka do badanen wona ka miliu na ka je ki do badanen shamal 2018 peace agreement cha je yar ka je ban je linga jom me kel United Nation Commission ne de konelet ka human right ki ne content right ka kwishu ngaran shika wona ki kana top ke joken kuma South Sudan en wona ne ta mi shit ka mandan le hero da ba jang South Sudan ko be jek shi commission che jelaro ne na antama ke jen ta pai kor pai to ga jeme chene tin wan che ga jako big chuch chene tin wan che ga displays nyok che tene tin wan shanak re mandan and to ke re kor dan to re wika South Sudan cholken kume kirme yadi de no dara mal dara je implement ke dara mal dara jenok jen jo dan e chikala de mene ke statement ke ren mi chikana latere wika Addis Ababa kene Geneva UN commission chikala do nene eno barun to wan ti na let ke ko ba South Sudan ba mal ba je nung ka ba je be yara tiag ne ken je ga long ko eno bna nyo lo jok jok ba peace implementation odien ba la nyong no je tung nyok ken ne mani a wasting of resources ken o bi which South Sudan bu ne jen ka civil war ka cha je gorno ne me der to ken kume South Sudan gor jen o bigger let kill kuma SPLIO ken kuma SSPDF they can jal kill ko they can mal ken suffering dan to re wika South Sudan they can capture cha jo mo cha jelat she commissioner she report che jelat o ne ajena kure dan ne chi talk no ni ke 2017 tai dan chi kur che talk je ke gwade dan ba mal ba je kula lat ke je ko ne talk 2017 jo ko 2018 ba mal ba je kula no ka jo dan shalat jene tu wan long che displays re wika South Sudan kane me wa yera malka me kor me che to la ne tu wan la kan ne kala korba la ja ka mi je kala wi la ja ko be chuch na ma chala no te ka kum ki mi yadi no de kan mal de kan tan ke kume Dr. Machar commissioner bane afaku Ramadan la kwar ka jen mission dan rekon ko kwide ka Africa Union chala do ne metel la gwan bunaran mat ke je chin a cha mi chin me cha de mal pet ko ba mal ba jelat we can no be South Sudan ba nyolo ke civil war kan ti Canadian content ka lwang shit ke international community wona Canadian content la ji which la kirme yadit kan ko me spela yo no de kan rodian mat ka de kan mal de kan no kam che janan tame be South Sudan ba nyolo tre ko mu dong cha ji bu lwang kam lo ke jokten cha jo me cha jelat Ramadan en la kwer Commissioner Share Yasmin Soka che jo malat gwas menena ken kon gone yo ba Michel ka hybrid court ba jelef hybrid court ka jo dan chalat ke jengai kon ya la gwas dan lokanaten an hybrid court chi kuma SPLIO chi ken reja kan no de ke luk Michel ka special court kwa luk tan tama chi Dr. Machar chi roi ke kwide antama cha nyo ko malat ke jenyo ko netin content la international community no de hybrid court de je establish re which ka South Sudan ko de ne dia la content cha duer cha galat de ke look tin gwad man shirka war crime kan tin dial ko ken inject in rodian lot re wika South Sudan de ke look tin Michel ka hybrid code but special code wajen che te lwang ko der Dr. Machar kan jikwara de ka tried ki der ke look chicken jome chicken lat kan lar kan no de hybrid code de establish ka de netin kon la jidwir de ko kul look tin commissioner Share Yasmin Soka jela do nena the promise made to victim year ago remain unmet ajene me dane shalat kataye dane shinaro ajene ubane diale konte chu te shana ke 2013 ajene right now right corner kana kor yaleka ka request dane de ne te konte to ko kor de ka kef ka de ka look kana kon la chu menatama the African Union jo ken ode ka led tama they must act now and establish the hybrid court ko economic charges ke to charge jako bejan wa tel la ta dan lok je la je wi ja ko charge bilas goste kana mi chin Riek ke to ko ba ja ga ja jen ene mi la ja wi ja ko tel mi chore lat so ku jamo kana de lugo me de jamal de code me la code chal ke hybrid code de jamal establish African Union ko de ne dia la kono cha dur cha gala de ko kulu lukten ngwana mo kana cha ga de lukka me chal ke me special code cha jo mo cha jalat according to UN figure ke ronkin dangro jandangro de je me karwade kana cha ne tungwan shop ke kine to ku dang dok cha ka jo ke cha ga displace no tanen dia la wachi ga rodian bare we ka South Sudan cha la do kor kine to kor wi de janwani badak ke 148,000 wachi ken rodian bar ka Sudan kana etine panken kana ten kontla ji South Sudan kine to kor wi de janwani badak wachi aren bar ka Sudan anyok ne shop ke kin jendang di charin barki Ethiopia 50,000 je Ethiopia kana kin ti jendang di churin barki Uganda 50,000 je Uganda anyok 30,000 wa chi ko Congo ka 25,000 chi ko Kenya ne ti ke ne ko ne charin barai ka South Sudan ke jen 2025 me karwade charun te chi do jok cha matin anyok re ka South Sudan point within Juba ke within South Sudan alone wa ne shop ke 2 million internal displaced people water ka IDP camp yen gwa dan tikitin alotel ne de re gantame 2 million people tete refugee camp until right now within South Sudan ke aloka ne kon tika South Sudan chini kontrar ko cha ko ne kontrar ne tra shirk chupkan around 4 million population mete refugee camp ka Africa nyok ne de pair barata ke jen gwa sam ke ne kon kwale chole 300,000 South Sudanese people to Chirodian barki to cha displace ke jen kore chi tuoge Commissioner Carlos Catrisana Fernandez la de jeno nene South Sudan charode de luang ka mi madarode mekan kur kan konpel ke kan mal kan ko nongreide chol kan Africa Union kan United Nation and de ka leren tame ka de kan kor tuoge de kan kapchong kor mi chicken ignore ko gwan bar ajakan South Sudan ko bina big lutin ka kan ete konte kwa peace kwa je implement chicken jo mo chicken lat the UN Commission concluded its visit by calling on African and international partners to take strong action urging South Sudan leader to put the people interest first and not their own chol kan kume South Sudan and wonene kaneti they can code kan capture kan South Sudan chol kan African Union kan international partner and they need to they capture ko chi korche de wonyam cha jo me cha jelat Genetic content laji Western Equatoria ne ritual ka Zande Kingdom wa kan che ngari kan ngar ka chol kan dialen kon tin la de ni ki gat ji Equatoria no de kan mai de kan kap de kan ka latpin ka de ka mal de kan nok Deputy Governor kan ka acting Governor Joseph Marona chene dialen kon tin la de ni ka Western Equatoria ti ka spela yo ki jerami momela wet no kan de yen mai de yen ka de mai de ka watch ka de kan rodian matrai malka question o mala dien mi chol kana ka jamo tela mal milero den tame ngai kono kume asfila yo ganka ne rodien gunda konti ka tin ka Western Equatoria but chone de tiri shala zande mani anto chol kana ke na konden chodor eno yen de yen bendawe de yen mai kundi yen ka watch ano de yen peace process de na gor but ngai kono tele mal Marona generam kelko kume asfila yo breakaway faction taping Minister Stephen Parkol rameda ne chu ka gwa Dr. Machar warama mo taping de ajen chol now and go parliament la de mela de kepin so menyu do rame me ran kirme yadi Chiran asfila yo ente dor tin ne de kon kwarodin lagang enoke kume kirme yadit azande kingdom ngai kone ken kanete mo ku ka kir ku kan support ana do no ne shall ke belende kan content di ente ka dor shir kan kanware kan kono kwala target ne content la zande ne di en go ne ka message top kan kwala meno yen e palakor e biare which no bana mal bana jalat ajeno chunkan kel ke kim yadi chikan dier ka ta dan shuina ka jere wi ka South Sudan jo me jendan en gorno de nyaga yekel one last information gor ba nyaga yekel kuma spela yo ke jen gwasame wa chika bom den tayi dane te kana wal despite o charing ma tar chaja yen ka te ka court lokajetin wa charin ka bom longan tame loti kana ko ken biken kor biken terke kume marwai ke kin mi yadi chajo mo chaja la de ken so de kon kulu wonene mi bi kuma kin mi yadi bangot ko esfila yo ko ka pressure chikamenji togan wale lat ken wonene ke pan chol kan kuma esfila yo no yen kwarodu report ano ka training center kan all the unified for the Korean train but ngai ke je ka togan wonene korte tin wob dan na report ke je kwai keje dob dan den awka SSPDF keje kwai keje kan ai kan no NS pele ayu kan iti la independent ke din la independent shikan de pin wudu michal kan me pol nang pai kwan ala chief of defense force ko tela mal but mi mal che ben kacha unification of force shajelat ke sha integration of force shajelat and then telegrade then at the pin wudu michal kan me a ponang but right now kuma spela ayu kan we are stronger than ever ka jodan chikan lat jen jodan gwa dan de konpektin mi jiram jidid gwa sme gorono jin be subscribe ka Changfied YouTube channel ko shi lertin ko lat ka gwa da me shikan belela ken shikan chugoji an biya ta gamal bye bye